The Date Master, and yes, we're back again with another banger. I know. I haven't been giving you videos. Forgive me. I've been super busy and productive. But this should be a good one. This is going to put things in a perspective in which you should not leave unfulfilled, and you should have a better understanding and direction as far as how you want to proceed throughout this new dating era. You're in a new dating era. If you did not know, you know now. This is a public PSA. You are now entering a new dating era in which you should have all of the information, equipment, knowledge, resource, everything you need to navigate and come out of these situations with women unscathed. With this situation, we're going to use Tom Brady and Russell Wilson. We've seen the fiasco with Russell Wilson and his wife, his now wife Sierra, which is Future's ex baby mama. I ain't gonna say ex baby mama because she still is his baby mama. Now imagine that. Imagine being, imagine marrying someone's baby mama. You see, it'd be different if he married her because that would just be his ex-wife. She got married again. You see how that works? Now with Tom Brady, you see the path that he took, and you look at his wife. You really, if Giselle was to walk into Walmart, 94% of people, I would say 97% of the people in Walmart, no matter, unless she may be in LA, New York, possibly, they would not know who she is. Even though she's rich, and I think currently right now maybe worth more than Tom Brady. I think she's in the 400 millions because she's a global supermodel. But it's a difference between being a supermodel and being known as a celebrity artist, rapper, vixen, etc., etc. Basically getting your notoriety for your association to certain type of men or certain type of antics. I'm not saying Sierra doesn't have her own catalog musically, but that is way behind her. So what you notice with the two careers, you see Tom Brady went on to basically become the GOAT when it comes to football. You got Patrick Mahomes on his heels. Each generation is pretty much going to get better and better, as it should. No difference than a 2014 Benz versus a 2023. But you look at Russell Wilson trying to prop his woman up instead of focusing on his career, locking in. You hear the stories about no one really likes him, or no, he doesn't really get the respect in the locker room. I mean, just look at his performance. So when you see a person performing piss poor, but you catch them on the red carpet, it's almost like knowing that you have a lot of homework, but you're out partying. You're out, you need to study, but you're out at the parties, at the bars. Your priorities are not aligned. This is why you do not put your woman in front of your purpose, because most women don't like this content, and I'm going to say content, but rhetoric when it comes to their position in a man's life. They think they should be the centerpiece of a man's life, and that's not the case, baby. You're a helpmeet to help me lead. You don't get in front of me. You really get beside me or behind me. You see, look at Russell Wilson, how he parades Sierra around, how she, twerks on cars. She's always looking to be in front of the camera. Scantily clad clothing. You see in the picture here, she was basically in the nude under her dress for the world to see. Now, when you are putting up MVP numbers, when you're winning championships, when you're breaking records, it may sound crazy. I wouldn't have too much of a problem. But you look at his performance, and it's in the dumps. Look at Tom Brady's performance; it's in the sky. It's out of this world. He retired, but did not want to. He came out of retirement to continue fulfilling his legacy and his purpose, his passion, his dream. And he let his woman go. meaning he did not go through the rigmarole. This is just on the surface. This is speculation. We don't know what was discussed behind closed doors, but he didn't make a fool of himself trying to save his woman. If she wanted to leave, she can leave and go and date the jujitsu trainer. I'll get me a younger woman who has arguably the best quarterback to ever play the game. Meanwhile, Sierra and Russell, I have Future's baby mama. My career is like shit, and I'm not respected amongst my peers for that being being one of the primary reasons. See, this is why the woman who you choose in your life has to fit who you are and who you're going to be. He was a fan, and she treated him as such. Look at his career and compare it to Tom Brady's. And look at how they handled their women differently. And look at the type of women they chose to marry and build with. I wouldn't even say build with. I would just say marry, because Russell Wilson, not to take anything away from his talent, he is an NFL quarterback. Tom Brady is a quarterback. They were already made men before they got these women, for the most part. Yet Russell decided to stand and fan and simp out. And now he's on the downside of his career. His glory years are behind him. He won, I believe, one Super Bowl with the Seahawks. So he has a Super Bowl ring. But he got Sierra after that, and look at what his career did. It plummeted. You must not put any woman before your purpose, the Most High, and yourself. Most women do not like to hear this because they're told they're special, they're the prize and all of this, yet they come with nothing that is prize worthy other than the box. They think their beauty is a personality trait because they're cute, they look good, that means something. It's beautiful women everywhere. Tom Brady's, Russell Wilson's, NFL star quarterbacks, they're not everywhere. 100 millionaire quarterbacks, athletes, they're not everywhere. Most women you know cannot say that they've met and dated a NFL or any professional athlete seriously. No one. They may have got, hotel all-star weekend. They may have had a run-in, but most of the women you know, even the bad ones, cannot say they've dated a professional athlete seriously. Or for that reason, not even met one. When you put a woman before your purpose, you will fail, because the Most High knows why you're putting the woman before your purpose and the gifts that he gave you to use to build something of prominence, something of substance, something of stability and longevity. So he punished you. That's why I'm a proponent of women punishing men, because men need to be punished and they need their hearts broken to fix their vision. In this new dating era, if you're a man and you have aspirations of being something, of having something, a woman cannot come in between that. And if you bring a woman into that equation, she must be vetted. And she must be vetted sternly. She cannot, firmly. She cannot be vetted. She's cute. No. Do you know what I'm doing? Do you understand? Not do you know, do you understand what it takes for me to get to the level that you want? Rest in peace to the late, great Kevin Samuels. May his legacy live on, because I see his clips being posted daily. And now that he's no longer here, his message is resonating more and more with the women. I'm looking at the comments, I'm looking at the feedback, and I'm looking at how women are now taking him differently versus when he was here. I'm seeing women saying they want this. Women they have this grass is greener on the other side mentality. Shout out Minister Jeff. He just did a live about selfie culture and how these women have been brainwashed and are so delusional they can't even believe, or they don't even think they're delusional. They have no clue what is going on in the real world, what type of man they want, what he wants, what he needs, what he looks for, where he hangs out at. They just think he's going to fall in their lap. He's going to come in. You left your husband. So let me guess, you're loyal. You was just with him 2-3 years, but now you're leaving him. But now you're going to be loyal to me. After you had 2 to 3 kids with him, you're going to be loyal to me, a stranger. Not the father of your 3 kids, but a stranger. That's who you're going to give your loyalty to. So in this new dating era, women are a non-factor. In most cases, it will be a simple run-in. And I hate to use the pump and dump narrative, but that will be pretty much what it will be for the most part. Because you have to pick up the sword as if you're going into war. Nothing should come. You should have a life or a get rich or die trying mindset. 50 Cent said it best. On touching 500,000, 1 million, 10 million. You should be dead set and focused on achieving that goal, because your accomplishments, your goals, they won't betray you. They won't divorce you. They won't leave you. They will not cheat on you as long as you don't cheat on them. Ladies, I hate to say it, but this culture that you created, this simp culture that you created and festered in, it's going to collapse, because things are getting so strange to where they have rules in gyms now that say men can't even look at women in the gym. Women are being creeped out because they're walking around with leggings and tights around men, and men are looking at them, and that makes them uncomfortable. Well, for the women that are the boss babes and they're just this, they can do whatever men do. Why don't you build an all-female gym to where only women are allowed? The same way Planet Fitness did, which more likely is a man behind it. Just build your own gyms, and that way you won't have these problems. So I see a lot of women on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm noticing a lot of women are talking about, it was a post that went viral about when you're a certain type of woman, you don't have to ask a man for money. He puts you in his budget. It went viral. So I asked, well, all of the shares and the commentary from women, if you're getting so much money, if you're outpacing men, if you're making so much more money than men, why did this post get your attention so much? Why do you need to ask a man for anything when you're such boss babes and you're making your own money and all of these men are broke and you're making way more than men? Why do you feel to need to emphasize being in a man's budget and getting his money when you're a boss babe and you got your own money? See, women do a lot of cap. I did a video prior to this telling you the monthly expenses of a woman will ruin a relationship. You're talking to a woman and she has a high overhead, that relationship will more likely come to an end because she's going to be looking at you to finance it. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.